Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today I am going to present you the book Thoughts of Periyar compiled by Dr. K. Veeramani. Second part of The World to Come. Views of rationalists about the world. We rationalists do not totally reject the world. We have to take the good. But it is important to evince interest in seeking good and new things. Then only we will be able to invent new things. The society will not progress unless we welcome the changes for the better. People elsewhere in the world were not content with the old world. They sought a new world of changes with advancement and progress. They were unbiased. That is why they were able to invent wonderful things. Today people everywhere in the world are enjoying the benefits of their novel inventions. So it is only those who relative these things will be able to foresee what the changes would be after a few centuries. No monarchy or monopoly in future. A peep into the past and the opinions of great historian points out that there will be no monarchy in the years to come. The precious gold and silver will cease to be the monopoly of the privileged few. In such a world, there is no need of a king or his rule. There will be no restrictions imposed in the way in which it is done now for the life of man and the means of livelihood and rest. Increased production has not removed inequality or poverty. Today the manual labor and the time spent for earning historians is long and the time spent to enjoy the fruits of one labor is comparatively very short. There are plenty of food grains resources and consumer goods including the luxury variety. But we have plenty of people who are poor and starving, unable to lead an average life. They have no food to eat and no means to enjoy life. There is ample scope for individualism and self-determination. But even in this there are only very few people who enjoy them. The avenues of production and the raw material are increasing in plenty. Yet we find more people enjoy the minimum needs in life. The indispensable essentials needed for society are also denied to a lot of people who are now leading a difficult life in sorrow. We have adequate land, and the landless people are many. In such a world which has all adequate amenities for a happy life, we have starvation, poverty, worries, and a life confronted with struggle. Has God any relationship for this disparity? Is there any relation between all these and God? Is there any relation between all these and man? There are people who connect the matters in the world with God. But we do not see anyone blaming God anywhere for all these worldly evils. Can it be said that people have no ability and intelligence to overcome all these evils? Of all the living creatures, man is the most intelligent. It is man who created God, religion, philosophy, and spiritualism. It is also said that extraordinary men have actually succeeded in realizing God. Some are all said to have become one with God itself. I venture to ask why even such great men have not found out a way for all these follies of the world. Because the people have not learned to realize that these affairs of the world have nothing to do with God. They are not able to think and judge independently. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to this channel Positive Atheism and activate the bell icon.